Welcome back, everyone, to the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. Beautiful Xbox right here. I'm Golden Boy. This is Bioacid calling the matchup between France and Australia. Vitality Rises going up against Immunity. 2-0 in the series count. Warhawk Blitz up next. This is the time for Immunity to show up because it's do or die.
It really is. Obviously, they're not going to be feeling the best after that S&D action, losing so many rounds in a row when they were only one round away themselves from picking up a round win and then, of course, making the series score 1-1. Hopefully these guys can just focus, get back to their bearings and really push on through here during this Blitz Warhawk.
How was Immunity's Blitz game? How was the Blitz game in Australia, period? Have you seen a big difference from the way they play versus the way North Americans and Europeans play?
A little bit yes and no. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. It's hard to explain, like I've said before. It's Buzzin', if he wants to make a bit more of aggressiveness plays instead of just like trying to just do solely that AR slay roll, then I think this could be a bit of a difference maker. Usually on this side of things, you will see Buzzin' push up that right-hand side of the map, just as sort of diner, and just try and slay out there where you see Naked now making this push up and trying to get a point on the board. But the first point, though, has gone in favor of Rises, thanks to Sasha.
Yeah, and Naked is going to get taken out. Buzzo now looking to see if he can cut off this lane at the very least. And, of course, lots of pressure on them. This is it, their tournament life on the line. They fought this hard. They've upsetted one of the best teams in competitive Call of Duty with Envy, and the road has been fierce for them. Meeting up with FaZe, going to the losers bracket 3-0 after such a run in group play. This is their time. They have to perform here. Now taking a look, the enemy has scored, as it says right there at the top of the screen. That means that it's going to be 2-0 in favor of Vitality Rises. They continue to apply the pressure, courtesy of Gotaga and Blue.
You see Buzzin' there, and I said he was going to be at that diner sort of thing. He was actually looking to push a bit more, which I actually thought perhaps he's going to go in there for a cap, which would have been great to see. Still, no captures going down for that Immunity side of things. The Rises squad 2 up in that regard. Rampage back here, though, on a 3-kill streak as he's coming out of the respawn. He's just doing a little bit of damage here, keeping these guys guessing where he's going to come from. Carnage go. Big 2-bits there. The Semtex followed up by a headshot there on Naked. As shots come through bottom Genius right now. He's going to try and slide on through. There it is. Nice
Good
there.
cap there out of Shocks as he was able to make that one happen with a jump. That was risky, but he managed to do it. Now it is time for Immunity to try and tie this one up. You can see the push on the lane. They have eyes at least everywhere except the middle, but the callouts were made. Rampage, though, can't quite do it. Naked, on the other hand, he is going to be hanging out in the back over by the diner. Knowing that someone could potentially push in, he has to go fast to that doorway, but couldn't make it there in time. Buzzo, though, revealed his position. What a shot there out of him. Looking around the corner, but Blue, again, that challenge, and he always wins it. He's 5-5 here, while Broken is 7-4. On the other side, top players, Buzzo and Rampage, 5-4, 5-5.
As you see right now, we're here with Naked looking to come out for the 10, looking for anyone in that vicinity, but currently see anyone. There's one player going on through it. Will that time be Rampage, who tries to put a score down? Now it's currently tied at 2 apiece here, capture-wise. First quarter gone, second quarter into fruition. And you see Buzzin' now is pushing back, falling back a little bit to try and defend a bit more in this regards. And I think that the defensive side is what sometimes I've seen these guys, and it's the same with the T1 as well here, just struggle a little bit. They defend too much when they should just be trying to be more aggressive and try and get those goals.
Yeah, I agree. It's the thing about Blitz, you have to play the aggressive game. Buzzo here, I get what he's doing, but, it's time where I would think don't push out in front of this car. Push out on the one to the left. You have an AR.
Yeah.
Watch the left side. Get a teammate over on the mid, pushing out that street, because now you're pinned inside your base, and you're going to rely on one of your teammates to have to go huge. But that's not going to happen there as a score is going to come through. Shocks now needs to respond in turn. 3-3. They were up, but oh my goodness. Blue with the knife to the chest, and that stings. But take a look here. Rampage on the American side. He's going to push up here for Immunity, but on the docks, you have the Rises team that they're also going to get aggressive. Buzzo needs to respond in turn, finding one. Can he get the double? It's going to be the pressure on him. He has no idea he's there. Shots exchange, and he's going to pass right by him. Nope, he's going to opt to kill him instead. Now let's see how this is going to work out. Is Rampage,
nice.
And you see, that was a fault there of Broken.
Yeah.
Broken should have just snuck past him and scored it.
Exactly.
But instead, he went for the kill. And they ended up costing
it. Was
him
on the map. We saw him push down
the
past Tank, and then he actually came back to get the kill. He should have just kept on going. They could have got the cap, and like you said, have a bit more of a lead. But right now, it is going to be only a 1.4-3 in that situation. Immunity are trying to answer back here. They got, they're doing all right. Naked though, 5-10 right now. I'd like to see him get a few more kills. Sadly, he's just struggling. As you'll see here, 35 seconds left in the first half, and shots going out. Rampage looking to push on him through, and right now, Immunity just down by that one capture, and no such thing as that much really map control. And every single time they try and make a push up any of these lanes, they just seem to be struggling and getting pushed back.
Yeah, that's right. I agree with you, man. They definitely have this like issue where they're nice sniped out of shots. But I think it's a testament to both teams. They're able to just kind of, it's been a battle of the middle, and who is going to try and control that. But Knives everywhere. Broken, though, seems like he's going to try and make a goal happen. Buzzo, though, looking around. Broken is going to get taken out. Now we're going to have 4-3, and it seems as if Vitality Rise is showing yet again why they are a force to be reckoned with here. Last kill for this round coming from Carnage, as he was able to find him, and they were going to stop another goal from going in. But my goodness. Actually, I apologize. The Ghost team is up. I don't know why it's showing it to be the reverse. This is kind of weird. It came up the other way last time, but it is going to be 4-3 in favor of Vitality Rise. It's just when it did the halftime.
Switch around.
I guess it was just a little thing. Anyway, so now looking at this, Rampage having to get back behind this tank. But look at that pressure, though, in the middle. 3 players pincering Rampage. Now this could be a cap here for Vitality Rises, but Buzzo with a stop. Nevertheless, though, Vitality Rises moves in, and they manage to get one. And it seems like they are going to be able to extend this lead.
Currently see Carnage on a 6-point streak as well from that Vitality Rises squad. 12-3 in regards to his kills, so it is actually a 6-kill streak. And Buzzo now on this right-hand side lane, looking down to that point. He is trying to cause a bit of issues here. He's in a very deep double Samtex now. Gets 1 kill of 1. He pick up the double, can't do it. But these guys are already being capped on twice against. As you see right now, Rises score up to the 6-point mark.
Back, though. We got to switch to him. That's actually going to be Blue, and he manages to sneak one in there for that 7th goal. That's going to be a 4-point differential there between these two teams. I got to tell you, it's kind of insane to know that this is the case. Now Gotaga looking around the side. I mean, Immunity, they're trying to get their bearings together here, but they can't quite figure it out. I don't know what's holding them back here. And honestly, though, when you look at the stats, the story kind of tells itself. They're not slaying.
Oh, exactly. You are going to see, like, Naked 9-16 right now. I'd rather see him going a bit large there. Rampage obviously push it a bit more, and he's using a Vector on this map. Perhaps they could just switch to some ARs. Who knows? Might change the things up for him. But Shocks, he's doing the best he can. He's on 14-15 with 1 capture as well. Buzz's on 12-11, but like I said, he's that slaying role. That's his job. He won't really go for a capture unless he has like the main opportunity to do so. Target on our screens right now, 15-13, looking to go on through. There's a player on that defensive back diner, but he'll get on in there.
Gotaga was able to get that one despite the fact that the player had came back from that from the respawn, I should say, over on the other side. That's going to be good for them. Now taking a look here as Carnage is going to get dropped, and there's going to be a player there for that goal. He gets the kill, but that's not going to matter all that much. It seems like Carnage is going to continue to hang around here. The team has scored 6-9, 3-point game here. Gotaga with 1. Looking around, there's going to be another one right around the bend, and he can't quite do it. That's going to be Naked. Switching over to him now. He's going to have a clear path. He could have ran in there and made that goal happen. Of course, he doesn't know that we do. You can see that player in Oracle mode. He shoots around, and he can't do it there as Carnage comes up massive with a kill.
Yeah, he did. Obviously, Naked, like you said, couldn't see where that player was. Here comes one more. It's going to be Shocks that time, getting taken down. Rampage, we're on ball with now as he is in this right-hand side. Picks up 1. And like I said, he's picked up an AR, which is what I want to see. He had that Vector to start with, was not working in his favor at all. These guys must be able to, bit of instinct mental capability going on right now as he does that. Blue Starcher, though, taking down Rampage. Number 1 there, Carnage on Naked. Carnage has been doing very well. 19-7 as that Slayer role for that Vitality Rises squad here on Blitz, and really doing the job to perfectly. You're going to have 9 and 6 right now, a 3-cap difference with 2 minutes left on the clock. So still plenty of time here for Immunity to get those captures in and, bring this one back. But right now, they've just got to head down on in there and just be a bit more aggressive, I think.
Yeah, and they are playing out of their base quite a bit, trying to advance forward. But one thing I got to give Vitality Rises credit for is that one player has been able to apply so much pressure to the 4 of them.
Yes.
And it's crazy that one player's presence makes it feel as if there's 4 people there. That just speaks to how talented Vitality Rises is. Carnage is 20-7. Remember what I said earlier in that domination game? At any point in time, any of these players can go off, and it's a scary thing to think about. That's what makes this squad so deadly.
Oh, it really is. Rampage got a 2-piece heading in there before, then got picked up by Sasha straight afterwards. You see Button coming down once again that A alleyway, and double trophy system set up right next. They're sick of these smokes coming on through, and that's what we saw, double smokes coming on in. So this guy's going to change up, put those trophies down, and try and keep their area clear and visible as Immunity try and push on down, and you'll see Gotaga picking up Rampage in the background as Rampage, once again, he's pushing down for these points, he's trying to get them, and it doesn't really always come down to your kills. Sometimes it's better your captures as well. So while Rampage is going a -4, his caps are up there for 3, most caps for that team. It's a 5 cap difference, like you said, and that is it. That's going to be Immunity done and dusted here at Call of Duty Champs, and Vitality Rises pushing on through in this lower bracket.
Big congratulations to Vitality Rises, and a big showing from this man right here, Carnage.
Yeah.
I mean, what a showing out of him. 21-9. You know the players are all shaking hands right now, congratulating one another. I mean, of course, Vitality Rises earned it, as well as Immunity. They've earned it. The wonder story for this Australian team is over, but they will still remain in our hearts to this day of the amazing things that they managed to accomplish here at the Call of Duty Championships. Immunity goes home, Vitality Rises moves on.
You know, let's just touch on that just quickly for a second. Last year, Immunity came over here and competed at Call of Duty Champs for Black Ops 2. They had Buzzin and they had Naked. This year around, well, that year they didn't actually make it into double limb at all. Not even had a pool play. This year they made it to double limb. You know, they had a couple of matches in here as well. So if you look at it like that, yeah, they've improved in regards to their champs, you know, reign, the way they've actually competed here at champs. Of course, with Shocks this time around. Yep. You know, who knows, perhaps next year when they have Fighter who will be 18, their core 4 members might be intact, and they'll come over here again and see if they can mix the things up. But like you said, you know, that's going to be it for the Immunity squad. Trident T1 Dotter's one of the other Aussie teams still alive in the comp.
Yeah.
But again, Vitality Rises. Big
Yeah.
games indeed, especially Gotaga on that S&D.
Yeah.
Very mind-blowing.
I know. Gotaga went huge, Carnage went massive in the Blitz, and just a strong showing on domination on Octane for all 4 members of Vitality Rises. The Frenchmen move on to the next round in the lower bracket. We say bye to Immunity for now. Of course, guys, Immunity, they compete in Australia. You can check out all their streams and broadcasts and all that stuff. Stay tuned to that, because I know that the Australian community is definitely proud of what these two teams, Triton T1 Daughters, as well as Immunity,
definitely
have accomplished here today. I talked to Dr. Curry a little while ago, and he was just saying how proud everyone is of what's going on, and I know you are, because you straight up went yes in the middle of a game. So of course, I feel for you, though. But with that said, that is going to do it for us here. Bio, it's been an absolute pleasure casting with you. You are an absolute legend in what you do, and a big credit to you, man, for what you and the Australian guys have managed to accomplish. I couldn't have been more proud to say I'm a fan of Call of Duty today. So big thank you to you, man.
Thank you very much. You know, it's always great to obviously come over here and just cast. It's my first time here in obviously the Los Angeles regions or America in general. So I'm still doing more matches. I'm not saying goodbye to you guys yet.
I know.
But, you know,
I think you and I are done, though.
Yeah, I think
so
we are.
I wanted to give you that salutation.
Yeah,
because
honestly, it's been a pleasure casting with you as well. You know, obviously there's so many people here, so you don't get to cast with a few different people at different times. And
yeah,
you know, I think it's the second time you and I have casted now.
Second, third, or something like that.
Oh, second here at the event anyway. You know, we did it online as well. So it's been great, obviously, and we hope you guys have enjoyed our duo here happening as well. You guys, of course, you will be able to catch more actions across all the streams.
That's
still to come, obviously, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, and Delta. All still got matches coming all your way. I believe, for those that are wondering back home for the Australian scene, it is, of course, the Aussies T1 up against Optic Gaming.
That's going to be on Bravo at, let's see here, that will be 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. So 6:45 p.m. Pacific time. Looking at my clock, that is going to be in about 2 hours and 45 minutes, or 2 hours and 30 minutes. We'll just go with that. So in 2 hours and 30 minutes, Australian fans, I know it's late. It should be late.
Early.
Or
I don't
early.
know what the time is actually back home. It's 17 hours ahead back home.
I can't even fathom that.
So it's early in the morning still. It's getting towards the lunchtime area.
Okay, so you got time. You got time to watch your favorite team compete against Optic Gaming. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Why don't you close this out here, Bio?
Obviously, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Call of Duty Championship presented by Xbox. That, of course, was Immunity getting defeated by Vitality Rises here in the lower bracket. Immunity's done. Vitality Rises pushed it on through. Of course, Biohazard joined by Golden Boy. Don't go anywhere, though. So there are some more great actions coming your way after this short commercial break.